Hello, good people. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? It is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to begin. Happy Labor Day to begin. Hopefully, you arrived at your destination well and intact. No problems, no issues. And please have a safe return. Please have a safe return back to your home. So, I want to talk briefly today about friends preventing you from getting a promotion. And by friends, in this case, I mean coworkers. Coworkers are not your friend. Coworkers are not your friends. They do not pay you your salary. They are not your friends. They are just that, coworkers, colleagues, whatever it is that you want to call them. Peers in the same field as you, whatever it is you want to call them, but friends, you should not. And I want to briefly talk about a few things. One is gossip, cliques, water cooler chatter, and I wrote it down. I did. Yeah, and oversharing. Oversharing. Getting off track already. Oversharing. Those are some of the things that you don't want to do in the workforce, in the work environment, in the office, etc. You don't want to do that. Most of us here are grown and we know these things already. So hopefully if we have done them in the past, we have moved on and we have stopped doing them. And if we find ourselves getting back into either of those things ever so often, then do your best, do your level best to rid yourself of those thoughts, ideas. Try your best not to participate because it can only hurt you in the end. It can only hurt you in the end. The job you save may be your own. The job you save may be your own. Of course, we know about gossiping. You don't want to be the office gossip. You don't want to be associated with the office gossiper. You don't want to even hang around that person or those people because you become that, whether you participate in the gossip or not. You are who you hang around. Perception is reality. So you definitely don't want to be hanging around the people that are the office gossipers. And if you first come, most of the time when we first come to a job, we will quickly know who the office gossip is because they're over there trying to tell you everything about everybody else, all the people that think that they are doing so much and all this and that and who is the favorite person and et cetera, et cetera. It goes on and on and on. You will immediately know that that is the office gossip and to stay clear of him or her or them because sometimes it can be more than one. You don't want to even go in their direction. Of course, we know about cliques. Stay away from those. Oversharing your own personal information. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I've been guilty of doing that. Not a good thing. And listening to other people share information about themselves, just not a good thing because you don't want to know. Because most of the time they're saying something and you... TMI, for the most part, too much information you just don't want to know. You never know when something can pop off or jump off, and next thing you know, you find yourself in court because they have said something and they said it to numerous people, and then you become involved in some mess. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Also, with our children, we want to definitely make sure that we are giving our children good information when they go out here into this workforce. And one of the key pieces of information is do not tell your business. Do not tell the family business. Do not gossip. Don't get into cliques. Stay away from the water cooler. Only go to the water cooler to get water and then go back to your seat and immerse yourself in the work or pretend to be working. Just don't get involved in all of that office politics type stuff that goes on. Don't do that. So make sure that when you are after they graduate from high school or graduate from college, you're giving them money, gift certificates, a car, sending them on vacations, send them to YouTube so they can maybe find some videos on proper office etiquette, send them an Audible book, tell them your own experience having done it or not having done it, or have seen it and what some of the bad things that happen with that, but just make sure that they are getting this type of information, hopefully from you to begin with, and not finding out when they get into the workplace. This is going to be a short video, folks, short video. So I wrote down some things, and most of them I have mentioned already. Don't participate in office gossip. Try to make yourself as busy as possible when people are coming around to your desk wanting to talk, and you know the people after a moment or two of being at the job site, being at work, who these people are that want to come to your desk first thing in the morning and start chatting about what they did over the weekend or what happened last week with Mary and Bob, etc., what went on in the break room. You don't want to hear it. Just turn that computer on and look as busy as you can. Put papers all over the place. Be on the phone. Have some earbuds on, etc. You don't want to get involved in that. Now, the part about where they can prevent you from getting a promotion, if you are hanging around these folks, and once again, perception is reality, you become one of the gossipers also in too. So if a promotion comes up and it is something that you would like to, put yourself in the running for, do the interview, etc., then the people, the management, the leadership, they have seen you hang around the known gossipers. Trust and believe that management knows who these people are. And if you're coming, you're hanging around them, and then you're coming looking to try to get a promotion or something, figure the odds. So you definitely want to be and stay clear of that. Your co-workers are not your friends. And like I mentioned before, come in, go to your desk, turn on the computer, do your job. You should have enough to do to keep you busy at your job. If you don't, then I would suggest maybe going to someone else that isn't an office gossiper and try to learn their job or something or another. And just learning something else on the job, learning something different can be helpful to you if you want to stay there and possibly go on and get a promotion. Or if you leave that job, then you've learned a few other things besides, your job that you can, put on your resume, etc. and expand your resume, expand yourself. That type of way. Of course, don't overshare. Don't share your personal business about yourself or your family members, your mom, your dad, etc. None of that. And of course, have a routine. Come to work, go to the computer, turn it on. Getting into cliques, office politics, etc. Going out to lunch with the folks that are known gossipers, hanging around their desk, they're coming to your desk, meeting after work, doing the lunches, the dinners, the happy hours, all of that stuff. Not good for you. Stay clear of that. And the job you say may be your own. And back to the promotion part. Even if you are around these folks and they are talking and chatting, that does not mean that you have to open your mouth and say anything about other people in the workplace, management, or leadership, because trust and believe that when something happens, they are going to tell what you said, not what they said. So you don't want to be involved in that type of craziness and carrying on. And like I said, most of us are here. We've probably been there, done that possibly, etc., and seen a whole lot of things in between. But definitely want to make sure that when we send our children out here, especially if we have paid part of their college, etc., we want to make sure that when they go into the workforce, that they are going there to work, learn some new things, improve their skills, enhance their skills, and not be participating in office gossip, getting into cliques, oversharing information, and all of this other type of drama that tends to happen in the workplace. Please let them know about this situation that happens in the workplace for their own mental health. They don't need to, maybe a month or two after they're at the job and just starting in the workforce, come home and start talking all of this stuff, because trust, there is enough craziness within the office work environment as it is. So that was all I wanted to bring to you. Your co-workers are not your friends. They are not paying you. They're in the office just as you are. Don't overshare. Do not gossip. Do not get into cliques. And do not overshare information about yourself or others. Just go in there, do your job, take care of business that way. I do appreciate your time. Take care. Bye bye.